spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. And here's the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. To throw, it's Sellers. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
And the Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. Makes the grab. It's Bennett. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. To the air, it's Sellers. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Got it in the middle. It's Hunt. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Gamecocks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Fired in from the red zone for the score. ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. From the gun, the ground game. Got room at the 35. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Wildcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here comes the heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Finds the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Gamecocks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot put. Wide open spaces. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Makes the grab, it's Bennett. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Gilmore. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This should be the last play of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in, it's long. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Grab behind the line. It's long. Space. All the way out to the 43-yard line. He's pushed. downs, and this offense is on the move. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory there down at the 43-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. They're going back to the ground. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. Ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Right on the money. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got a man, it's Brown. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. And the Gamecocks are marching down the field. The give out of the gun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's loose. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
The Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Finds his man, it's Bennett. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. He's got it. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Sellers. It's complete to the left. It's a running room. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Gamecocks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Intentional ground. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense, unstoppable. He wants to change this route. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Hit as he throws. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Really good toughness by the QB to hang in there, take a big shot, but I will not give him credit for throwing into double coverage. So, nice job hanging in there, being tough, make a better decision. Do not throw into double coverage. He got lucky that was an interception.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. He's running free down the middle. Defense trying to take it back. Past the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. A couple of yards short of the 1st down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes a catch, 1st down and maybe a lot more. And he just kept running and he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring. So they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. D showing blitz, they might be bluffing. A quick pass to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Keeps it on the bootleg. Complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got him downfield. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Kentucky! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the 1st half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Dropping back, it's Sellers. He's going up top. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Good, right down the boulevard. And wait a second, there's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out.
Personal foul. Looking to kick. Defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He fields the football and makes the fair catch at his own 5, and he might have been better off taking a chance to see if that ball would bounce into the end zone. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on first down. Here's a hit. Takes a hit as he fires. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. The Gamecocks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Gilmore. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going right to work up top. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity.
Touchdown, Gamecocks! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give to the lone running back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. Fires deep on the run. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner is stopped. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Back to throw, it's Sellers. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. They believe they can run right here. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, there is being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. Touchdown, South Carolina. The defense takes matters into its own hands. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They'll go to the counter. Hard running there. This defense in front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Kentucky will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The offense changing the play. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Going back to the well. Another deep ball. It's him in stride inside the 10. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the pummeling has started.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Give to the running back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
He finds a dead spot in the middle. Right down the gut of the field. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wildcats! This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
To the ground. He's got it again. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Unloads it left, and they can't make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes a connection. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference, defense.
They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Just keep swinging it. Unloads to the wideout. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
They'll go back to the air on second down. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They were on the move, but two straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. The inside handoff. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Gets it out quickly. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
Kentucky right back to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Defense might bring the house here. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Kentucky! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he puts through the extra point. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Flushed out of the pocket. He throws back to the left. That could be risky. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Harbor. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bennett. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Caught near the sideline, it's Smith. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what they...
Oh, the ball's on the ground. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not only do they get the turn, he picked up a chunk of yardage, too. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Quarterback making checks. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They feed him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they've converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. They'll run play action. Powers through the defender. On the move to his left. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. They'll bring him down at the 15-yard line as he made some hay after picking off that pass. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. There he goes. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Wants to fire on 2nd down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's McGowan. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. Now from inside the red zone. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Wants to go up top, and they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Defense defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Going for 6. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the owner?
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Arkansas is getting its clock cleaned today. That crowd was calling the Hogs in the pregame, but they're saying some other things right now. They're trailing by 17 to Notre Dame. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a...
Turning it on! They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Gamecocks inside the final minute trying to drain the clock. The pitch to the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
He might want another play. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. This drive will open from the 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going up top here late in the game. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last one.
He tries to take the top off. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
He hurls one deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, they're down a possession, and they're on their own side of the 50, so they need a big one right here. They've just thrown 3 straight incompletions, but it just takes one. It just takes one big play down the field to all of a sudden get that momentum and that juice flowing again to give yourselves a chance to win.
Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.